So welcome back, Football Daily, to another episode of Personal Mastermind. To my left here is a legend of the game, Champions League winner, World Cup winner, legend at Juventus, legend for Italy, legend for Sydney FC, for all you A-League fans out there. I know you're out there. But yeah, first of all, Alessandro, pleasure to meet you. This is an absolute dream.
We have some guests, we have some fly that want to be interviewed from you as well.
Yeah, for sure. We're a few flies, a few mosquitoes here, but we'll work with that. We've got the beautiful surroundings of Abidjan in Ivory Coast here. Thank you very much to Heineken for making this happen. A couple of questions just about your career before we get going with the Personal Mastermind. Obviously, you've worked under some amazing managers throughout your career. Is there one who sticks out for you in terms of your development as a player?
They teach me a lot, all of them, in a different ways, of course. Some of them more, some of them less. I say that because, for example, with Lippi, I spent at least almost 10 years together, you know, between Juventus and national team, and I won everything with him. So it was a really good relationship from anything point of view. But what about Ancelotti, for example? I love him as a coach, as a person, or Deschamps, that we won the relegation in the crazy years. So and then many more. I don't want to miss somebody because everybody at the end of the day, also the one that I didn't have an amazing relationship, they let me something inside, and when I saw them, I'm happy to say hi and to say maybe.
Go for a coffee, yeah?
Because, I'll go for a coffee, yeah.
Obviously, we were all disappointed to see Italy not get into the World Cup this year. You're probably more disappointed than most. In 2 years' time or 4 years' time for the next World Cup, is there one player who you think can inspire this Italy team to get back to the glory days?
Buffon. Everybody thinks that he's going to retire, that maybe he stay for a couple of more years, and you see, quality is everywhere and at every age. And sometimes things like this, things like this, because it's a disaster for us. Maybe they switch on some kind of lights in your game, on your plays. But it's not always regarding the players, it's regarding the coaching staff, regarding the federation, regarding all the football movement in Italy that have to be changed a bit. And we are trying, actually. We are trying with the big decision. You know, we changed the national team coach, we changed the chef of federation. So it's a long way, but we need to do it because the result is very, very bad. So.
Well, I have complete faith. I mean, Italy does have a fantastic squad at the moment. So just needs that spark. Let's go into Personal Mastermind. Temps on the clock. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I didn't drink enough coffee, but let's do it.
Okay, so Alessandro, how old were you when you made your first senior appearance in football?
16.
Wrong, 17. Against which club did you score your first professional goal against?
Ternana.
Absolutely spot on, that's 1-0. Against which club did you score your first goal for Juventus against?
Reggiana.
Fantastic. Who scored the winning penalty in the Champions League final when you won it in 1996?
Jugovic.
Fantastic. 3 on the board already. In which year did you finish top scorer in the Champions League?
96.
Oh no, it's 98, I'm afraid. Okay, going off football for this one. According to various reports, what is your favourite film?
Wow. I answer a different way to everyone. So, what, The Gladiator maybe?
Yes,
okay,
absolutely
good.
spot on, absolutely spot on.
Are you not entertained?
Stop the clock very quickly. How come that's your favourite film? Any reason why?
Well, it depends when you ask me. You know, when Gladiator came out, was amazing. There's many more. There's La Vita è Bella. There's amazing film that I watched in my life. But Gladiator was something, you know, regarding Rome and some kind of things, Italy and the revenge, and it was such a great film.
Yeah. Did it inspire you to?
Yeah, I love history movies and the heroes ones. So and Russell Crowe did
It makes sense because you're a hero on the football pitch. So.
Yeah, it was a great moment.
When you made your Italy debut against Estonia in 1995, which player scored 2 goals? Okay.
Maybe Ravanelli?
No, unfortunately not. Gianfranco Zola.
Zola.
Which teammates did you play with the most during your career?
Buffon.
Of course, he's got it. I thought you might have got it wrong for a second there. Which manager famously said, Del Piero is Juventus?
Lippi.
Yes, spot on. Which footballing legend once said, if I had to choose between Del Piero and Zidane, I'd choose Del Piero?
I don't know.
Okay, that's Diego Maradona, so yeah, pretty good. You once said that 2 players made you cry watching football. One was Maradona, which was the other one?
Platini.
No, Ryan Giggs, apparently. And last question, which player did you play against the most in your career? Actually, let's do one more last question. Let's do another last question.
This
I've got a
is
better
really
last
tough.
question. It was actually
Cannavaro.
No, Zanetti. We'll give you that
yeah.
one. Okay, one final question, just because we've got to ask this question.
Yeah.
Who once said, "A true gentleman never leaves his lady"?
Who said that?
Who said that?
Well, many people say that,
Yeah.
including me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. him. And when did you say that? Stop. Well, it's over now. But when did you say that?
In 2006.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So
What-
it counts like an answer. This one.
Yeah,
right?
of course.
Nine.
Of course. Yeah. Was that? Were you counting? How many?
I don't
how
know.
many-
He say hey.
Hey, yeah.
So,
Okay. Hey, that's a pretty good effort. Before we move on.
Blame on me that I forgot a couple of really easy.
Yeah.
You
Well.
know. My
there you go.
debuts with the football team and with Padova,
Yeah.
16 and 17.
Probably close to your birthday, right?
Yeah.
Mate, you're under pressure here. Like the spotlights are on, so yeah. Well played. Well
Thank you
played.
very much.